Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting video, or at least it is for me. Okay, so this was kind of like a little, I don't want to call it a challenge because it's not, but this was like a little trend going around on Book Talk. I think like a few weeks ago, a month ago, I don't know, something like that. But I'm actually just getting around to doing it and filming it, and I'm actually so freaking excited to do that. Okay, we are doing a random number generator chooses how long I read for. Now, I haven't done like a challenge like this, I don't think ever. So like, this is exciting for me. Let me just tell you how this is gonna go down, okay? I live a very busy lifestyle and I have no time, ever, to do anything other than making time for reading books. So due to my work schedule and my school schedule, I am setting the generator up to 5. So maximum 5 hours that I can read in a day. Well, granted, I can read more than 5 hours in a day if I want to. Like I can read more than what the generator generates for me each day. The max number I'm giving is 5 because I can easily give myself 5 hours either at night, throughout the day, whenever, to read every day, if that's what's chosen. So like I can pick 5 times throughout the day and read for an hour, or I can read for 5 hours at night after everything gets done. Let's let the week begin. Let's see how long I'm gonna read for today. Okay, so I just put random number generator into my phone and I did 1 to 5. So let's generate how long. Of course, the first one is 5 hours. Great. Okay. And considering it's already almost 6 o'clock, and I should have started this video earlier, I had planned to, but then I procrastinated. So it looks like we're reading for 5 hours tonight. Let's see if I can do it. All right, but I'm obviously going to be keeping track on my timer. But anyways, let's pick a book first. I don't know what I'm in the mood to read. I don't know if I want to start on A Court of Silver Flames or if I want to read something different. Like, I feel like I should wait to do A Court of Silver Flames. If you've watched my last few videos, that I am doing a reading of the ACOTAR series, and it's gonna be a whole video in itself. I just wanna get you hyped for it, okay? So stick around so you can watch that video. I honestly just read this like emotional roller coaster of a book. I don't even know what you'd classify it as because I literally thought it was romance, and then it took a turn for the wild, and it was not a cute fluffy romance like I thought it was gonna be, but I still enjoyed it. I still really liked that one. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. We're picking a book to read, okay? Part of me thinks I should read a thriller, but I don't know if I want to read a thriller. Like, am I in the mood for a thriller, or do I actually want a light fluffy romance? Actually, I can't, because I don't want to read on my phone, because yesterday I literally spent so much time on my phone, so cannot do that. We should read The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I have literally not heard anything about this book, but it's a YA. The words, they're not small, but they're not big, but they're not small. I'm pretty sure this is a YA romance. Actually, not romance, I'm an idiot. A YA thriller. I don't know. You know, I'm kind of in the mood for like a murder mystery. Let's do this one. Guys, it is the next day and I read for 5 hours and I got to page 165, chapter 24 in The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I don't know what it was when I was reading this, but I was reading it so slow. Actually, I do kind of know what it was. I was just so extremely tired that like I was just reading it and I was reading certain like pages over and over again because I was just so tired and I wasn't paying attention. So I did not get very far into this book. It took me so long just to even get to that point, but Other than that, the book is actually enjoyable. I just think that I was reading it at a time where I just shouldn't have been reading. Like I really should have just like taken a break from reading. Like I knew I needed a break, but for some reason I was like, no, like I want to read, but I knew I needed a break. Like I said, I read for 5 hours, and now we are going to see how long I need to read for today. Do the generator, see how long. 1. That's pretty good, okay? I mean, I can read longer than 1 hour. Like, I'm allowed to do that. But, all right, it looks like we're reading for 1 hour today. Which is low-key kind of awesome, because if I need a break, I don't have to read for that long, and it's not gonna take me that long to read it, so. You guys, so another day, we're here. I actually ended up reading a little bit more than an hour yesterday, and I got to page 225 in The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. It's like, I mean, the story itself has been like really interesting, and it's like really cool to kind of follow. But it kind of just got really interesting for me personally. I think I picked up this book and started reading it when I wasn't actually in the mood for it as much as I thought I was gonna be. So like it's kind of dragging out a little bit slower than I'd like to, but I think that it is actually amazing. Like it's not like the book itself. I feel like if I read this book at a different time, I'd be like eating it up, you know? But right now, I don't know, like I'm about halfway through the book and it's just kind of picking up. Like it's just starting to get really interesting to me. I just picked this up at the wrong time. But either way, I'm still really, really enjoying it, and I'm still gonna continue it for this video. I'm not gonna stop reading it because honestly, I do want to finish it because I want to know how it ends, you know? I mean, I gots to. It's time to see how long we're gonna read today. So, I got the generator up. Let's see. I really am praying that it's not 5 hours again. 4. Still a lot, but at least it's not 5. But that's good. Okay, you know what? 4 hours I can easily do. It's raining out right now, and this is good reading weather. Okay, this is great reading weather. I can sit and read because I don't have anything else really to do today, considering I can't film anything else or work on anything else because it's raining. Well, I mean, I could, but I don't know. Maybe I will in between break. I don't, that's not important. Anyways, let's get to reading. Are you just gonna watch me? What are you doing?
Oh my god,
okay. Alright. Oh my god. Can I film my clip or?
I just filmed your clip. You don't need anything else.
Alright, are you done? Can I please do it now since I've already been filming for almost 2 minutes?
I'm not doing it.
Well, you're watching me. Okay, anyways. Almost finished with this book. I'm actually on page 380. Very exciting because this book actually got really, really good. I'm like really into it now. You need to stop. I got really, really into it, and now I'm like I have to know because there's like so much more information obviously revealed throughout. So it like makes it more enticing for you to like want to follow along and like get into the book. Like in the beginning and like even like halfway through, it was still just like a whole bunch of like stuff that you didn't really care about, and you're like, okay, what? And you're still trying to grasp the concept of the like the time loop that they're in. Yeah, it like wasn't hard to follow. It was just more of like grasping the time loop and like the information and the people that he's becoming in the time loop. So I think I could probably finish this in like an hour and a half. because it's really not much left. I think I'm on page 380 and then there's only 458 pages. So I could probably finish this. So let's go to our handy dandy number generator and see how long we're gonna have to read for today. And let's see how many we have to do today. I swear to God if it's gonna be 5. Okay, it's 2. That's not bad. That's good. 2 hours. That's doable, considering I have plans later. So, fantastic. It is now officially 2 hours later. It should not have taken me 2 hours to finish the book, but it did. Granted, I did get distracted a little bit along the way. I was talking to my friend, but it was a fun experience. I think right now, based off of the top of my head, just literally immediately finishing, I'm gonna say it's probably like a 3.5 stars. The ending did actually surprise me. I was not expecting that. And like I had some theories, but none of them were right. And like now that I think about it, like thinking back to certain things, I'm like, okay, like yeah, that makes sense. But obviously with everything that goes on in this book, it was not a very obvious answer. But it really was like a big old plot twist at the end as to who done it, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna overall give this a 3.5 stars. Wasn't the best, wasn't bad though. Like it was very, very creative, I thought it was very good that way. Like very, very creative in the way like it's telling the story and like the plot lines and the subplots and everything like that that goes into it. I thought that was very cool. That was very different compared to other like mysteries I've read. But yeah, I also think part of it was that like it just took me a bit to get into. Like I was interested in it, but I just feel like I didn't connect and like wasn't really intrigued by the story until like the middle. So like that doesn't help, and like I was just like reading it really slow. It also doesn't help that the first day I picked it up, I was so extremely tired that like I was falling asleep while reading it, and I felt like me falling asleep while reading it was like almost like I didn't enjoy the book, when I did enjoy it. It just takes a little bit to get into because you just like are thrown into this perspective that you're just like, there's no context or anything like that, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna say it was roughly around a 3.5 stars. But luckily, I get to read a different book tomorrow, so that's fun. All right, you guys, so it is the next day. Last time I spoke to you, I think I had just finished, yeah, I did. I had just finished 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, and it is time to now see how long I'm gonna read for today. And right now it's like 9:36. I actually don't have to go into work till much later this afternoon, which is kind of nice because my morning person canceled. So I have like a whole nice morning to do whatever. Well, mostly schoolwork, but I have been actually keeping time already, even though I didn't pick a time. Well, I didn't pick. The generator didn't generate me how many hours I'm gonna read yet. I just wanted to get a head start just in case it was like 5 hours again. I was reading, I read a little bit of A Court of Silver Flames, and I'm not gonna talk about the book or anything like that because I'm gonna save it for my actual ACOTAR video. But I've already been reading for 36 minutes this morning. So it's time to pick how long we're gonna read for. All right, so let's see, what are we gonna generate today? I really hope it's not 5 again. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. Of course I jinxed myself. We got this. We can do 5 hours, okay? I think if I read a little bit in between like my tasks today and stuff like that, I should be able to get like 5 hours in, I hope. But yeah, I don't know what book I'm gonna read next. I haven't decided because I don't think I wanna continue. Well, I do want to continue, but not for this video, reading A Court of Silver Flames, but maybe I will. Maybe for a little bit of it because it is actually super quick and easy for me to read. Like I'm just like, granted the book is 700 pages. For the amount of time that I have actually spent reading the book, I feel like I've flown through it. I really haven't been reading it for that long and I'm already almost 200 pages in. So, but when I do pick a book, I'll let you know. Hello, you guys. What is up? It is actually a few days later. Let me tell you, remember how I was supposed to read for 5 hours? I haven't even read 5 hours in 3 days. Yeah, so this challenge has gone to a failing point at this point. I'm eating a snack right now as well, so please ignore that. Anyways, yeah, so I haven't read anything, and I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but I think I'm in an SLUMP right now. That's not very good. Not good at all. Like, it's not that I haven't been reading. Like, I have. It's just not as much. Granted, I will say I've been really busy the past few days as well. So like, I have been studying for like a chem test I have coming up. I've had other school to do. I've had work, things like that. So like, I am pretty busy. Like, my schedule is booked solid. So yeah, but I have not read nearly as many books as I wanted to, especially for this video. But just even in general for this month, I have not read. I think I've read 2 books this month and we're almost halfway through. So yeah, but it's not like I'm not enjoying what I'm reading, because I'm currently reading A Court of Silver Flames, which I think I was including in this video, but I don't remember. And I am enjoying it, and I enjoyed the last book I read, but I just have no desire to like read, really. You know, I have no desire to like pick up a book. I'm more like having the desire to like sit and watch TV, which is actually so strange because I haven't wanted to actually sit down and watch TV in so long, because I'd rather just pick up and read a book. On that note, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read Court of Silver Flames for a little bit, and that's going to be the end of this video. It's just been too long. It's been over a week since I started this, and I think I'm just getting into a SLUMP, which I don't want to be in. So I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to like force myself. I'm going to just give myself maybe a break till I find that like motivation and spark again, so that I'm not in one, you know? Just take it easy. Just do light reading, you know? I'm currently 230 pages in, so I'm not into anything girthy yet, you know, because I'm not even, I would say like I'm a quarter of the way through the book right now. Like yeah, like that's where I'm at right now. So I'm probably a quarter of the way. I also really want to finish this. This is not important. I'm not going to even finish that thought. Let's just go read.